What makes you naturally compelling and effortlessly irresistible without uttering a single word? After 65, it's no longer about youth, looks, or trying to impress. It's about something deeper, more powerful, and far more magnetic. The reality is, real attraction isn't defined by what you wear or how you appear. It's about your presence, your mindset, and the way you make people feel. Those who exude silent magnetism have mastered certain traits that leave a lasting impression. They don't seek attention, they don't try too hard, yet others can't help but be drawn to them. And the best part? These qualities have nothing to do with age. They're things you can develop at any stage of life. In this video, we'll break down 6 ways to become silently attractive and effortlessly magnetic. Between 65 and 80, these are the traits that make others gravitate toward you, respect you, and truly enjoy your company, without you needing to say a word. If you've ever wondered how to remain intriguing, charismatic, and deeply valued, you won't want to miss this. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is something most people completely overlook. Yet, it's the one thing that can set you apart in the most effortless way. If you've ever wanted to feel more confident, respected, and naturally captivating, this is for you. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend doing so and turning on notifications so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this content, type 1 in the comments. If you don't, type 0 to let me know so I can improve future videos for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. A quiet confidence that speaks louder than words. There's something undeniably compelling about someone who moves through life with quiet confidence. Not arrogance, not the need to prove anything, just a calm, steady self-assurance that naturally commands attention. This kind of confidence isn't about talking about yourself or trying to impress. It comes from knowing exactly who you are and being at peace with it. People who possess this quality don't seek validation from others because they already validate themselves. They don't try to control conversations or prove their worth because they already know it. And that kind of quiet strength? It's magnetic. Take Richard, a 74-year-old former business owner. He doesn't enter a room trying to be the center of attention, yet somehow people notice him. He never raises his voice to stand out, yet when he speaks, others listen. He doesn't dress in a way that demands attention, yet he always appears put together with an effortless sense of presence. What makes him stand out? It's his energy, his self-assurance, his quiet, unshaken confidence. And here's the thing. This type of presence has nothing to do with age. It's entirely about how you carry yourself. Those who radiate silent confidence don't feel the need to prove their worth because they already understand their value. They don't overshare, over-explain, or overcompensate because they are completely secure in who they are. The most attractive people, especially as they age, are those who move through life with a deep sense of inner certainty. They've lived enough to understand what truly matters and what doesn't. They don't chase approval, they don't force anything, and because of that, their presence alone carries weight. So how do you develop this quiet confidence? First, embrace your strengths and accept your flaws. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being fully at ease with yourself. Second, speak less and observe more. Genuinely confident people don't rush to fill every silence. They listen intently, they choose their words wisely, and because of that, what they say holds more power. Third, stand and move with intention. The way you step into a room, the way you hold yourself, the way you lock eyes with others, it all makes a difference. People can sense when someone is at ease in their own skin. Confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about having an unshakable presence. And when you develop this kind of energy, there's no need to try harder to attract others. They'll naturally be drawn to you. Number 2, the impact of saying less, but meaning more. There's something undeniably compelling about a person who doesn't feel the urge to fill every silence. Someone who speaks with intention, listens with focus, and understands that words carry greater weight when used with care. The most quietly magnetic people recognize that mystery holds power, that sometimes what's left unsaid is even more intriguing. In a world where everyone is talking just to be heard, the ones who stand out are those who don't rush to fill the space. They don't feel obligated to over-explain, overshare, or dominate conversations. Instead, they listen attentively, absorb fully, and only speak when they truly have something to contribute. And when they do, people take notice, because they know each word is chosen with purpose. Consider Evelyn, a 77-year-old retired teacher. She stays away from gossip. She doesn't impose her opinions on every discussion. But when she does speak, her words hold weight. She never speaks just for the sake of it. And because of that, people hang on to every word she says. Her presence alone commands respect, not because she demands it, but because she moves through life with quiet wisdom. Those who possess this silent magnetism understand that there's power in leaving certain things to the imagination. They don't lay everything about themselves out all at once. They allow others to discover them gradually, layer by layer, creating a sense of depth and complexity that naturally draws people in. And the more someone wants to know, the more captivating they become. So how do you develop this kind of presence? First, pause before speaking. Rather than responding instantly, take a moment to gather your thoughts. This makes what you say carry more meaning. Second, listen more than you talk. People are drawn to those who truly make them feel heard. Third, embrace the value of mystery. You don't have to explain everything about yourself right away. Let people learn about you over time. When used with intention, silence is magnetic. It sparks curiosity. It makes people lean in, and it leaves a lasting impression long after the conversation ends. If you've ever met someone whose quiet presence made them unforgettable, let me know by commenting number 2 below. Your engagement helps me keep creating content that encourages and uplifts you. Number 3, the quiet elegance of self-respect. Nothing is more effortlessly attractive than someone who values themselves. A person who walks with dignity, sets boundaries without apology, and moves through life fully aware of their own worth. This kind of unspoken self-respect is magnetic. It makes people take notice, admire you, and treat you with the same level of respect you show yourself. Self-respect isn't about being distant or difficult. It's about having a clear sense of what you will and won't accept. It's about recognizing the value of your time, energy, and presence. People who lack self-respect often try too hard to please others, sacrifice their own needs too easily, and hesitate to say no. But those who carry an understated magnetism understand that they don't need to prove their value to anyone. Take James, a 72-year-old retired architect. At one point in his life, he agreed to everything, helping others when he was exhausted, listening to complaints he didn't want to hear, and letting people drain his energy without giving anything back. But over time, he came to an important realization. His time mattered, and he had every right to protect it. Now he enforces clear boundaries, not in a harsh way, but in a way that signals to others that he values himself. And the outcome? People respect him more, seek his company, and admire the quiet confidence he carries. Here's why self-respect holds so much power. When you value yourself, others take notice. You no longer need to chase approval, seek validation, or overextend yourself. Instead, people naturally gravitate toward you because they recognize your strength, your assurance, and your deep sense of self-worth. So how can you cultivate this effortless confidence? First, guard your energy. If something only takes from you and never gives back, it's okay to limit your time with it. Second, say no without feeling guilty. The people who earn the most respect are those who don't feel the need to justify or apologize for protecting their peace. Third, carry yourself as someone who understands their worth. Walk with confidence, speak with conviction, and never feel the need to explain why you deserve respect. People can tell when you respect yourself. It's evident in the way you speak, how you move, and how you carry yourself in every interaction. And that quiet, steady self-respect, it's impossible to ignore. Number 4, the undeniable magnetism of being fully present. In a world where distractions are constant, where people are always thinking ahead, mindlessly scrolling their phones, or half listening to conversations, the most effortlessly compelling individuals are the ones who know how to stay completely engaged. They don't rush through interactions, let their minds drift, or treat conversations as something to get through. Instead, they give their full attention, making the person in front of them feel like the most important person in the room. Presence is rare, and because it's rare, it's compelling. When someone is fully engaged, you notice it. You see it in the way they listen without interrupting, how their eyes stay focused rather than scanning the room, and how they respond in real time instead of just waiting for their turn to speak. And that kind of attention, it makes people feel deeply seen and valued. Take Margaret, a 68-year-old retired writer. When she engages in conversation, she isn't thinking about what she'll say next. She absorbs every word, every expression, and every nuance of the exchange. She doesn't cut people off, glance at her watch, or rush to fill silences. Instead, she listens, truly listens. And because of that, people open up to her. They feel at ease around her. They seek her presence, not because she demands attention, but because she makes others feel like they matter. Being fully present isn't just about listening. It's about how you experience life itself. People who exude this quality don't just drift through their days. They savor their morning coffee. They notice the way the sunlight filters through the trees. They notice the little beautiful moments that most people rush past. And because they experience life on a deeper level, they naturally become more captivating, more serene, and more magnetic to be around. So how can you develop this presence? First, remove distractions when engaging with others. Give people your undivided attention. It's one of the rarest and most meaningful gifts you can offer. Second, slow down and fully experience the moment you're in. Whether it's a conversation, a meal, or a walk, allow yourself to be completely absorbed in it. Third, make eye contact and listen with genuine intent. When people feel truly heard, they feel an unexplainable connection to you. Being present isn't about doing more. It's about being more. And those who embody this, they are unforgettable. If this speaks to you, if you believe presence is one of the most attractive traits a person can have, let me know by commenting number 4 below. Your engagement allows me to keep creating content that supports and uplifts you. Number 5, the quiet power of emotional composure. There's something undeniably compelling about someone who remains calm and collected, no matter what's happening around them. Not cold, not detached, but emotionally steady in a way that makes others feel at ease in their presence. This is a kind of silent strength that can't be faked. It comes from a deep sense of inner stability and self-awareness. And when you have it, people notice. In a world where so many are quick to anger, easily offended, or constantly caught up in drama, the most captivating individuals are those who refuse to be emotionally reactive. They don't let minor setbacks ruin their day. They don't get drawn into pointless arguments. They don't waste energy on negativity. Instead, they know how to pause, process, and respond with thoughtfulness rather than impulse. Take someone like Walter, a 76-year-old firefighter. He's seen it all: high-stress situations, unexpected obstacles, difficult people. And yet, no matter what, he never allows the chaos around him to dictate his emotions. If someone is rude to him, he doesn't respond with anger. He stays composed. If things don't go his way, he doesn't complain. He finds a solution. And because of this, people are drawn to him. They respect him. They feel at ease in his presence because they know that no matter what happens, he won't be rattled. Here's what most don't realize. Emotional composure is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. When you remain steady, when you don't let the world dictate your emotions, you project a quiet confidence that is impossible to overlook. So how do you cultivate this level of composure? First, learn to pause before reacting. When something upsets you, take a breath. Give yourself a moment before responding. It changes everything. Second, don't let small things disrupt your peace. Not every inconvenience is worth your frustration. Protect your energy by choosing your battles wisely. Third, carry yourself with the belief that nothing can shake you, because when you believe it, others will sense it too. A person who remains calm, steady, and in control of their emotions stands out in a way that is both commanding and deeply appealing. They don't need to prove their strength. It speaks for itself. Number 6, the undeniable allure of a life well lived. There's something truly captivating about a person who has experienced life deeply and carries the wisdom of those experiences with quiet confidence. Not someone who brags about the past, but someone who wears their history like a perfectly tailored coat. Effortless, natural, and with quiet dignity. This type of person never seeks attention because their presence alone tells a story. As we grow older, we face a choice. We can either dwell on the past, wishing things had gone differently, or we can accept everything we've been through and allow it to shape us into someone with depth, character, and an unspoken magnetism. The most quietly attractive individuals are the ones who have done exactly that. They've gained wisdom, learned from mistakes, and developed a peace that only comes from embracing life fully. Look at someone like Helen, an 81-year-old former artist. She rarely talks about her past unless someone asks. But when she does, her stories are rich, vivid, and filled with insight. She has witnessed the world change, loved deeply, endured loss, yet carries it all with grace. She doesn't dwell on regrets. She isn't trying to relive her youth, and she doesn't feel the need to compete with younger generations because she understands her worth is rooted in who she is today, not who she once was. And that makes her absolutely mesmerizing. This kind of presence is rare. Many people grow older only to become bitter, resentful, or stuck in nostalgia. But those who are truly magnetic are the ones who embrace each stage of life with gratitude. They aren't trying to cling to the past. They are fully present, recognizing that every wrinkle, every laugh line, and every experience has made them someone worth knowing. So, how do you embody this? First, own your story. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your experiences have shaped you, and that alone makes you fascinating. Second, never stop learning. The most compelling people stay curious about life, no matter their age. Third, live with gratitude. People who appreciate life at every stage exude a quiet beauty that naturally draws others in. The truth is, age doesn't diminish your appeal. It enhances it. The more you embrace who you are, the more effortlessly magnetic you become. And that is what makes a person quietly irresistible. If this resonates with you, if you believe life experience is one of the most attractive qualities a person can possess, let me know by commenting number 6 below. Your engagement helps me continue creating content that supports and uplifts you. Final thoughts. Let's bring everything together. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 6 qualities. They have nothing to do with youth, flashy appearances, or trying to impress anyone. Instead, they center around how you carry yourself, how you treat others, and how you live your life. The most quietly magnetic and naturally irresistible people don't chase attention. They simply exist in a way that makes others take notice. These qualities aren't about changing who you are. They're about fully embracing your presence in a way that draws people to you effortlessly. A person with quiet confidence, emotional balance, deep self-respect, and a genuine appreciation for life is far more captivating than any passing trend or surface-level charm. If you recognize yourself in any of these 6 qualities, or feel inspired to cultivate them more in your own life, know that you are already on the right path. Being magnetic isn't about trying harder. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you and stepping into a presence that naturally commands attention. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 qualities spoke to you the most? Do you already see them in yourself, or is there one you want to develop more? Share your thoughts in the comments. I truly enjoy reading your insights and experiences. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it to your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.